Welcome to our video series on creating and using mini-sites. In this video, we'll look at making sure your external links work. One important task when creating a website is to, of course, make sure all the links work as they should. With a mini-site, that's not a very big task, because just by its nature, a mini-site isn't a very large site. You may even be comfortable checking all the links manually. But here's a shortcut and a very interesting utility that may interest you. It's a free piece of software, and it's currently free, and it's been free for as long as we've known about it. It doesn't have a very memorable address, so you can just go to Google and type in Xenu with an X, link, sleuth, and search. And there we go. It should be the top result, and you can see the address here. Not the most memorable, but let's click through. And okay, let's go to download. Now, this only works in Windows as far as I know. Yes, it only works in Windows. But you can download that for free and install it, and I've already done that. I use it quite regularly, so I'm going to start up the software now. Okay, here's how the software looks initially, and with this software, you can check the links, either on your website when it's just on your computer before you upload it to the web, or you can also check your live website if you wish. Obviously, the argument can be made that once a website is on the web, it's too late to check links. But it never does any harm just to double-check things. But obviously, it is advisable to check the links on your website before you upload it to the Internet. So what you want to do is File, check URL, and if the site you wanted to check was already on the web, you would just type in the address. So, mywebsite.com or whatever. You don't want to check external links. You can do that, but if you check external links, every link out from your site, let's say you have a page on your website linking to Google, that link would be checked as well. There are benefits to doing that, but it takes longer, and it can slow down the whole process considerably. You may just want to check the links where you're linking to other pages on your website. That's generally what I do, so we can turn that off. And I generally leave the rest blank, too. You can click on More Options, but I generally leave those as they are. So let's cancel that. However, what I want to do here is just check out the website I have on my computer. So browse, and it goes to the desktop, and you just need to open one file. So I'll open the main file, index.html. Open, and okay, let's see how we do. Okay, it opens all the web pages, goes through the files, checks all the links, and asks if you want a report. Yes. And there's our report. There's our table of contents. What you're most interested in typically are the broken links. So I have a broken link. It seems to be from page1.html. Or, excuse me, I have it the wrong way around. The error is on index.html, page 4.html, page 3.html, and page 2.html. They're all linking to page 1.html, but this can't be found. So let's take a look. Let's minimize this and take a look. Let's minimize Xenu. And okay, right. Index.html, page 2, page 3, page 4. What's missing is page 1.html. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, let's create a page1.html. As a shortcut, I'm just going to copy this file. So right-click, copy, and OK, down here someplace, copy. And then click on the desktop, right-click, paste, and that creates copy of index.html. Right-click, rename, and we want to call it page1.html. There we go. And if I drag this into the browser, we can take a quick look to see how it looks. Of course, since I just made a direct copy, it looks exactly like the index.html file, which is the template, the Minisite template that I've been working on. So let's go back to Xenu. And let's close this. Click Close. And actually, I should do that again. Importantly, I'm not clicking in the far left here. I'm just clicking here, next to the File menu. And close that. And that closes just our current link checking project. So we want to do another one. So let's go File, Check URL, Browse. From the desktop, that's fine. Index.html, Open, OK. And immediately you can see here that they're all green, which means that everything is OK. But let's look through the report. There's our report. And check the broken links. 0 broken links. So that's a very useful tool for checking links in this way, seeing where errors are. As I said, I generally just use it for finding broken links. But it also lists lots of other details, including redirected URLs. That may interest you, but generally that's not particularly important. And generally you can ignore that. You could ignore that. This is interesting. It gives you a sitemap. It kind of creates a sitemap of your Minisite, so you can see an overview, in a sense, of the root page, the main page, and where it links to. Okay, so you may find this piece of software very useful for checking your own websites, even after they're on the web, just to be sure. More typically, you would use it after you've created a website. Check that everything's okay, check that all the links are working, and then you upload it to the web, knowing that everything links to where it should link. Because obviously, you don't want your visitors to click on broken links, because it looks very unprofessional, and chances are they may hit the back button, or they may just choose to leave your website because it does give a very bad impression. So check all your internal links, which is where your pages are linking to each other, and also you may wish to have the external links checked, so that whenever you link to another site, it's going to the right place. And just as a final point, obviously external links do go dead from time to time. If you're linking to Google, the chances are that Google won't disappear anytime soon, but if you link to quite a small site, the site owner may go out of business, or they may forget to renew their domain name or whatever. So you may wish to run this link check from time to make sure all the external links are still working, and if they aren't, you can choose whether to remove them from your site if you wish.